They're kids.
Exceptions for rape or incest.
Dallas fire
That's like
determined that a natural gas explosion
the kids.
destroyed one East Dallas.
The parents supposed to take care of the kid.
Neighbors heard that explosion just after 1 a.m.
And
fire. This is in Little Forest Hills. A few White Rock Lake.
Did you see that fire yesterday? What?
gas explosion.
In Dallas? Alright, I'm coming. No, shut up.
Just go put her in that carrier for now. Maybe she'll settle down. Maybe she'll go to sleep.
Hopefully.
Left of a home at 8714 Sunway Andrew in the White Rock Lake area. A neighbor surveillance camera caught flames licking at the sky a little after 1 a.m.
Look at that. Look so bad.
In the distance, as Dallas Fire Rescue rushed to get him. It was fully involved.
That was over here by the White Rock Lake.
In that home, a woman and her cats. Her house suffered some damage to an exterior wall.
Luna, you're a cat. Get out here. You can't be in the house. You're going to explode us.
So it's sad that this happened.
Look, she's like looking around. She's like, where's my things at? No, fool, let's go. Come on. She's like, say bye to Grandma. I got her arm in my face. You want some tacos? You want some tacos? You want some?
Shingles, shelves of wood, and other debris carried as far as 60 feet from the force of what looks like an explosion. To see something like that tells you that something significant occurred.
She's like, why did y'all change everything? Sorry like that.
Moment for a family on a fun vacation.
Did you try to see if it works?
Who will sadly come back to what was their life, their safe place, their home.
There's a phone I could.
Now,
get out of here. I'm not getting in. I'm walking to you.
They've not been able to determine the source of ignition, so for that reason, the fire will still be listed as undetermined. The official cause, but there was a gas leak in front of this home. Of course, had the family been home, sleep last night, Heather, when that fire, the explosion, the gas leak broke out. This is a far different story today.
Right, exactly. Sean, thank you. A North Texas hospice owner has been arrested on charges she falsified a do not resuscitate form. 60-year-old Pamela Yambe is a registered nurse in a Peaceful Touch Hospice and Palliative Care in Prosper. Police say a death investigation involving a Plano resident uncovered a fake DNR form. Police are now investigating the company to see if there are any other instances of alleged fraud.
A grand jury will not indict Houston's Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson over harassment and sexual assault allegations. That decision follows a police investigation sparked by civil lawsuits that were filed by 22 separate women. They were first filed their suits about a year ago, claiming Watson exposed himself and touched or kissed them against their will during massage appointments. While they will not face criminal charges, there are civil cases against them.
My fingers went through.
Temporarily halted statewide investigations into families with transgender children.
So the state
Oh my God, we were just talking about
this. After the governor ordered them last month, claiming certain gender-affirming care was child abuse. A hearing was held today, and the decision came shortly after it ended. Fox 4's Alex Moyer has been covering it for us today. Alex.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. And the judge issued a temporary injunction after hearing 7 hours of testimony. The mother of a 16-year-old transgender teen who was being investigated for providing that gender-affirming care was among those who testified. The teen's parents are suing Governor Abbott. Inside the district courtroom in Austin Friday, Judge Amy Clark Meacham held a hearing on whether to prevent state officials from investigating reports of transgender youth receiving gender-confirming care as child abuse. Bill Carpenter is an SMU constitutional law professor not involved in this case.
The argument that is being made by the ACLU and the advocates of these transgender youth and their families is that the governor exceeded his authority under state law.
The lawsuit marked the first report of parents being investigated following Governor Abbott's directive and an earlier non-binding legal opinion by Republican Attorney General Ken Paxton labeling certain gender-confirming treatment as child abuse.
Well, the state's case, I think, is that there's some uncertainty about the medical science, and at least they quote some authorities that say that some
Where does
of
Theo
treatment
go?
unnecessary and perhaps is in the long term not very beneficial and might be harmful.
Last week, Judge Meacham blocked the state from investigating the parents of the 16-year-old teen in this case. They've called on child abuse investigators to pursue a range of alleged abuses, from gender reassignment surgeries to puberty-blocking treatments and hormone therapies. Friday's hearing, a CPS supervisor testified she resigned after the governor's directive was announced. She said it was an overreach, placing the department in a position they shouldn't be in, determining that a doctor's medical advice or diagnosis is not correct regarding gender-affirming care. Transgender rights advocates held a rally in Austin as the hearing went on.
Today, we unfortunately have to gather here once again as the witch hunt for parents of trans kids continues in the state.
And the judge said the move by the Texas Attorney General as well as Governor Abbott violated the separations of power that directive
Oh my god, so many boxes!
of the legislative session.
They have to put it together.
Thanks.
Luna, come and put it together.
Some pediatricians say the flu season, which should be over by now, is lasting longer this year. What's to blame and the steps you can take to keep your children healthy?
Preparations are underway for the Dallas St. Patrick's Day Parade, and organizers hope the
He's
cold
getting
will
tired
keep
of pulling
fans
one up.
away from all of that fun, Heather. All of it.
I don't think the cold will bother anybody.
Bother me.
It was the start of the returning $47 billion company. The new series about the rise and crash of WeWork. Next, experts.
Tonight at 6:30.
Look at this.
Monday.
It's like ventilating a room.
No, small.
Fall back.
I'm already tired just lifting up 2 boxes. It's even, like, without it inside, it's still heavy. See? What the heck? There's nothing.
Followed by the Keeping Ready season finale Monday on Fox.
It's just for packing.
The PBR World Finals, May 13th through 15th and 19th through 22nd at the Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas. Get your tickets today at PBR.com and Ticketmaster.com. And find out what it means to be cowboy.
Let's go packing.
Right on cue. This road's got 1 hour.
Get 0.9% financing for up to 72 months on 14 models.
The action never ends, but these offers will.
The PBR World Finals, May 13th through 15th and 19th through the 22nd at the Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas. Get your tickets today at PBR.com and Ticketmaster.com and find out what it means to be cowboy.
WWE Friday Night SmackDown is all new at 7. Fox 4 tonight.
We saw the house on Orchard.com and we actually got the first share of it.
Orchard gave us the ability to be a cash buyer. It was such an advantage that we were able to get it by that afternoon.
We wouldn't have thought this process was possible.
Get started at Orchard.com.
You are cordially invited to the 2022 Mayor's Last Ball. Saturday, March 19th
Okay.
at the Hyatt
Which
Regency
one's
Hotel,
one?
honoring Sid Marshall of the Dallas Mavericks and Ron Rittenmeyer of Tennis High School
One's one.
with
What?
entertainment by Manhattan.
So those are the twins.
Join me
It's a
and Mayor
4.
Eric Johnson as we come together to celebrate the achievements of historically black colleges and universities.
Oh my god, why is this
Get
happening?
your tickets now. Go online to
Yeah, the instructions.
uncf.org/MMB. Be a part of this unforgettable evening as we turn students.
Oh my god, that's a W. I was like, what?
Fox 4 Weather is sponsored by your
And these are all the medals. Oh my god.
A pediatrician with Cook Children's Hospital in Fort Worth is seeing a spike in flu cases.
Oh
The
my god,
normal
no.
flu, she says the positivity rate is coming in much higher than it should at this point of the year. Fox 4's Mary Brown has more on the story.
Doesn't flu usually come during the summer or something, or the winter?
People go on to have a healthy spring break, but this time around, the flu is showing no
They're
signs of
saying
going
that the
away.
flu
And
should be
experts say
over
it's
by
likely a
now
result
because
of
it's
the
already
vaccine as well as the vaccine
going to
being
be
less effective
spring
this
break.
year.
This is out of the ordinary for us, and so we've got a lot of sick kids when we normally have mostly well kids going off to enjoy spring break.
Dr. Alice Phillips with
They're
Children's
gonna getting
Pediatrics
sick with the
City
flu now.
says the flu virus is
Forget
behaving differently this year.
COVID, they're gonna be
Why
like,
is this
go
happening
get
now?
flu
That
shots.
is a good question. Why did RSV happen in the middle of the summer last year? Are we going to see a new seasonality to our illnesses as we exit the pandemic, or will we go back into our typical season? Again, remains to be seen.
Dr. Phillips says one contributing factor is people taking off masks after using them for protection for so long.
So I'm getting a lot of patients coming in to see me that their kids have been sick 2 or 3 times in a row in the past month, and they're worried, and I go, this is to be expected.
Make no mistake, Dr. Phillips believes masks reduce the spread of germs, and this flu season is a sharp contrast to last year.
We saw really next to zero flu last year. It was a very low flu season because masking did work. And so this year we have fewer, a lower percentage of the population that had it last year, so they're more at risk for it this year.
This week, the CDC said in a report that the flu vaccine was only 16% effective, well below the goal of 50 to 60% effectiveness. Even so, the CDC still recommends people get the vaccine.
But it may not prevent
the other ones.
but it is well documented studies to prevent hospitalization and bad outcomes. And so I do recommend it strongly for all my family.
Dr. Phillips recommends people get tested for both COVID and the flu since the symptoms are now identical. Fever, cough, nose and congestion, sore throat, and possibly vomiting and or diarrhea.
I think it's a good idea to get tested for a lot
He's
of reasons. One,
diarrhea.
if the flu and we can diagnose it early, there are some treatment options that could help them have a less severe course.
And it is important to keep your child home for 24 hours after their fever is gone.
That means one day, and for parents that's a tough 24 hours because that's one day when your kids are running around your house acting normal, but that's getting them out of that contagious period so that when they do go back to school, they're not going to spread it any further.
While most children can recover from the flu safely at home, Dr. Phillips says that if a parent has any concern about how a child is fighting off an illness, that they should go ahead and call their doctor, regardless of the fever. Steve?
Okay, Lauren, thank you. Well, most of us are seeing dry weather at the present time. However, there are some light snow showers and snow flurries that are moving from west to east along our Red River counties. The air is pretty dry below the actual bases of the clouds, so not all that we're showing you here on radar is reaching the ground, but I'm certain that there are
There's nothing in
a
here.
few snow
I think
flurries
these are all
making their way to the surface around Cook County and Gainesville, Sherman, and Denison,
that looks
and
like one of
Grayson
those.
County. Notice the temperatures there are 36 degrees in both locations, so these snow flurries are going to have a hard time sticking to the surface. They'll likely be melting. We're in the 30s all across the area, and we'll turn very cold overnight tonight. Would have liked to have gotten more precipitation, only a trace officially at DFW today. Look at the deficit for 2022, 4.2 inches below average. Last year,
You're gonna have to take that thing out of there.
So we're in desperate need of some moisture here. Next chance is going to be Monday afternoon. That's only about a 20% chance. It will be higher if you were east of the Metroplex, and then a 30% chance it looks like for St. Patrick's Day. Speaking a little bit more about Monday, this is a long-range outlook here, but it could potentially be the strongest of your
you'll be able to put some stuff under the bed.
the upcoming weekend.
I put all of
44. That could
that crap under there and then some clothes under there.
In the
Or not
30s,
clothes,
about
like
30
shoes.
degrees
Yeah, shoes.
below average for this time of the year. Temperatures ranging from 37 to 39 as you look at mostly cloudy skies from our Texas Motor Speedway camera. Look at that north wind, 25 miles an hour. That'll cut right through you. Temperatures in the 30s, but when you factor in those really strong gusty winds, it feels like 27 at this hour.
I move on my son.
22 out for eastern Neola and 26 the current wind chill rating.
Yeah, it's gonna be solid.
Winds diminish, and that's going to allow temperatures to fall into the 20s area-wide. Low 20s, Jacksboro, Bridgeport, and in the Metroplex, lower 20s from Turin to Greenville. 26 in both Athens and Corsicana. High pressure in control is going to slide eastward here through the weekend, as it does on Sunday. We'll see a return of southerly flow. That'll kick temperatures. These strong gusty south winds on Sunday, very low humidity, dry to dormant vegetation is going to mean, I think, very high dangers for wildfires, especially Sunday afternoon into early Sunday evening. Skies clear out. It's going to be a sunny day tomorrow. The sunshine's going to have its work cut out for it, though. I think we'll top out in the mid-50s by afternoon. 67 on Sunday as the warm-up continues. 76 Monday with your slight chance of storms. Tuesday and Wednesday look picture perfect, and then a few more scattered thunderstorms and very mild on St. Patrick's Day. Preparing for tomorrow's big St. Patrick's Day parade in Dallas. The 41st St. Patrick's Day parade will be led by the Grand Marshal, who's also number 41, Mavericks legend Dick Nowitzki.
Before the parade, though, the St. Patrick's Day Dash Down Greenville 5K. That's going to start at Lover's Lane about 8 a.m. Roads that intersect with Greenville Avenue between Park Lane and Vickery Boulevard, they will be closed from 6:30 a.m. until 8 p.m. The block party and concert separate.
There's a lot of pent-up excitement, so, whether or not with Andy, we're not going to let that bring us down. Everyone's really, really excited.
All right, you saw the porta potties are in place.
Wait, Grant, maybe just put one at a time.
Dallas St. Patrick's Day parade is tomorrow, starting at 11 a.m. The block party and the concert areas open at 10 a.m. and the toadies right from 3:30 to 5. That's a concert. That's a ticketed event.
So you can find the link to all the information on the parade, the free parade, and the concert that follows. Just go to our website, fox4news.com.
Use that thing.
There's a new sheriff in town, a new officer in town, and he's a 10-year-old cancer fighter from Houston. The mission is on when Fox 4 News returns.
I'm Billy Bush. Coming up on Extra. Jussie Smollett's defiant courtroom outburst on the way to jail, then why Flip or Flop is finished, plus how Rihanna might triple her already billion-dollar beauty brand. That's tonight on Extra.
Fox 4, the return of Name That Tune, March 29th.
I know this may look like a classic rooftop chasing.
Is it?
Pretty saw salesman ad. Right on cue. This rogue's got more power than that CRP.
Get 0.9% financing for up to 72 months on 14 models.
The action? Get roads. But these offers will. Get ready. It's exciting. It's Rooms to Go. And right now is the perfect time to go. Shop the amazing Rooms to Go anniversary sale. Celebrating another year with big anniversary sales.
We did have another one of these scroll
Plus,
things.
get 66 months.
I used it for doing this thing and I don't know where I put it in.
66 months. Zero interest on living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms. Anything starting at $5.99. So let's go. Let's save. Shop the Rooms to Go anniversary sale today.
Mama had a long day. Let me tell you.
Sweetie, we're supposed to be watching your music video.
Isn't there an app playing?
With YouTube Premium, there are no ads. So now there's nothing stopping you from dropping those icy bars.
I'm not right.
Get YouTube Premium. All YouTube, no interruptions. It's the Cleaning Lady season finale with a twisted ending that will blow your mind. The Cleaning Lady season finale, Monday on Fox.
In today's economy, everyone's waiting. With Woodbridge, you don't have to wait for your windows. Our windows are made in Texas, by Texas. That means your wait for windows is over. And that, my friends, is why Woodbridge.
Home is where real life happens. The mess, the magic, and everything.
What are these, the rest of these for? If those get lost or what?
Cleaning doesn't have to be complicated. NFM offers storage solutions to keep your home fresh, organized, and deep cleaned. With legendary low prices and long-term financing,
screw them in?
NFM simplifies the stress of real life.
What if it falls?
If you can have the right relationship with the right bank, it puts you way ahead.
Might not be able to use it.
Having a bank who understands how our world is changing and how we're going to need funds in the future is really important to us.
Being able to have a bank that really understands your business model. They know what makes it work for you. They know exactly what it is that you do.
We might have to get a box spring for it. But that store, they have a box springs.
In today's economy, everything's waiting. With Woodbridge, you don't have to wait for your windows.
What you have under your bed?
Yeah. By Texas. That means
do we need
your wait for windows is over. And that, my friends, is why Woodbridge.
Oh, you see me just fall down. I'm like, Grandma, I fell through the bed. You're gonna just hear this. You're just gonna hear this, Grandma, fall down. Whoop. You're gonna be like, whoop. I'm gonna be like, Grandma, you're gonna wake up all panicked, and I'm gonna be like this with my shoulders all the way to my neck. Oh, like, Grandma,
she wanted to become a police officer. Today's mass swearing-in ceremony involved local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies. A very moving gesture, according to DJ's dad.
This has been a journey. I really I don't think there's a word to even express how this journey's been, but ever since he was diagnosed with his cancer, it's been a rough road.
DJ's newest law enforcement agencies include DPD, Arlington Police, Dallas County Constable, Precinct 6, as well as the Drug Enforcement Agency. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Everyone's raising their prices. We're rolling ours back. At HomeZone, we have our own factory, so we can save you hundreds. Like these $19.99 sectionals, now rolled down to $9.99. Plus, 48 months financing. Texas born, family owned.
Hey, Ted. I got this cute spot. Bougie. I prefer my coffee with a view. Time to get the work in. Safety first.
The 2022 Chevy Blazer and Trailblazer with standard Chevy Safety Assist are the Chevy family of SUVs. Find new experiences, find new roads.
Very well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy vehicles. New models arriving weekly. Secure yours today. Chevy drives Texas. Find new roads.
In the past, you've heard about West Shore Homes' fast, easy, and convenient home remodeling experience. Well, today we're going to focus on exactly what we mean by fast. So here's what we're working with. These homeowners were having a hard time stepping over this hot tub wall every time. So today, we're going to install a brand new low-step shower,
which is really going to help with safety and accessibility. Kirsten, how is West Shore Home going to deliver a fast, easy, and convenient experience today?
Joe, we understand that if you're having problems with your shower or bath, you want it taken care of as quickly as possible. The standard turnaround time in our industry is 8 to 10 weeks. But at West Shore Home, with select styles and options, we can be at your house in as little as a week. This homeowner called us last week. We're here 6 days later for the installation.
From design consultation to installation, 6 days? That is incredible. All right, now what are we installing in this space today?
So, Joe, we're installing a standard white shower base with white walls to match it. It really is a great choice because the white matches everything. It also brightens up the shower space. So let's check back with you in a few hours to see the final product.
Take a look. The homeowner now has a low-step shower base, so getting into the shower no longer an issue. And as Kirsten said, these white walls really do brighten up the entire bathroom and will match just about another truly remarkable bath transformation. And it took a few hours.
I heard your knee
pop. Project from in-home design consultation to the completion of this brand new shower installation, 6 days. Folks, if you need a new shower bath, call the experts at West Shore Home. And when you do, take advantage of this amazing offer. It's their biggest financing offer of the season. 5 years of 0% interest. Plus, for all shower and bath projects, take 50% off the cost of installation. Call West Shore Home.
Yeah, I gotta move everything.
Shop our rollback events, like these $9.99 designer sofas, now rolled back to $5.99. Or these $12.99 power reclining sofas, now rolled back to $7.99. 11 DFW locations, Texas born, family owned.
Couple of snow flurries flying up for our Red River counties into early this evening. The rest of us will see a very cold night, lows in the 20s. Nice rebound this weekend, 50s Saturday, 60s, and windy on Sunday.
Snow anymore.
Hi, Dan, thank you.
Right there.
What do we have? We did a cold day.
It was kind of cold.
Kind of cold. It was really so. A little bit colder tonight, and then it'll warm up next week. That's good news.
Thank you for watching Fox 4 News, our early news block. We appreciate it. Watch that. It was nice. In the distance, downtown Dallas, from Fort Worth, actually.
All right. Have a great evening. We'll see you back here tonight for Fox 4 News.
Jussie Smollett going to jail for his hate crime hoax, his courtroom outburst, warning the judge he is not responsible if he's killed behind bars.
I am not suicidal, and I'm innocent.
He may not be suicidal, but is he in denial? Narcissist. That's what the judge said. Would narcissism explain just how far he went? Then she's not only about to give birth to a baby, how Rihanna might deliver a $3 billion jackpot that would triple her Fenty fortune.
Well, they built a $47 billion business until it crashed. The epic rise and shocking fall of WeWork.
I'm a golden goose laying golden eggs.
Jared Leto and Anne Hathaway on transforming into the greedy couple behind it.
We had this top secret meeting.
Then, nearly 6 weeks after the tragic loss of our Chesley Christ.
Rachel's about to interview Chesley's brother. He looks so much like Chesley.
That love his perspective.
How did she inspire you to chase your dreams?
Plus, Ted Danson and Holly Hunter. They've played every type. But there's one role neither of them wants.
My idea of a true hellish nightmare.
That's like my nightmare.
Now on Extra, you get to see the show behind the show. Has justice been served to Jussie? Smollett is in jail for staging a racist and homophobic attack and denying it until the bitter end. Hi, folks. Welcome to Extra. I'm Billy Bush. During sentencing, the judge admonished Jussie and told him he destroyed his life. Jussie did not take that sitting down.
I am not suicidal. I am not suicidal, and I'm innocent.
Fist raised, voice raised. That was Jussie's stunning and defiant reaction after getting 150
He is the guy that was on the show called
some
Black Show.
It's a side of you
It
that
was always
has
on
arrogance
Fox
and
4 News.
selfishness and narcissism that's just disgraceful. You plan work the course until it didn't.
Well, okay, that plan
Oh,
out
yeah, it's
a
him.
hoax.
The one that
This
faked
is
his
Jussie's
own
brand new
Yeah.
photo here as he serves the first full day of that sentence.
He looks bigger.
Yeah, because he got fed in
He was
jail.
the victim of a racist and homophobic hate crime back in 2019. For over 3 years, he's never flinched in his defiant stand all the way through yesterday's hearing, where he seemed to imply his life was now in danger behind bars.
I did not do this, and I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself.
Mental health expert and clinical psychologist Dr. Donald Grant is with me right now. Narcissist. That's what the judge said. If all that the judge concluded is true about Jussie, would narcissism explain just how far he went with this?
Narcissism has a range, Billy, like so many other disorders. There's a healthy narcissism, and then there's a dangerous narcissism. The judges oftentimes see a lot of narcissism in the courtroom because some of it is connected to criminality.
When you look at him and his demeanor, what do you think, without obviously making a diagnosis officially?
I don't want to vilify people who suffer or who experience mental illness. What we saw in that courtroom yesterday was stress, was certainly
Get the mattress out of the way first and see if it's